It's your boy A.K.I.L back with another video, man. You already know what's going on. We're about to get into a mix. As you can tell by the title, we finna mix some NBA YoungBoy Type Vocals. I'm really gonna be straight to the point with this one. Probably keep it like 10 to 15 minutes. So I'm gonna let y'all hear it first with nothing on it. I kinda switched up my vocal chain. My bad, I'm using the Tube Tech right now. The MK2 channel. But I'm gonna let y'all hear it dry with no effects real quick. Alright, as you can see, the vocals is drowned out in the beat. They low, they kind of muddy. So let me play it solo real quick.
Time to roll out, they play got a show. I say he rockin' and loaded, walk out the hell with it pole. I say he taking the scroll, I trying to see what they smoke back. Ready off or whatever, know anything he gon' blow back.
Alright, so the first thing I did was I added in some parallel compression with the CLA 76 on these settings right here. You know, ratio 8, attack almost at 5, had the attack at like 4.47, release at 7, and y'all can see where that's at. So it sounded like this, brought the vocals way up, made a dramatic difference already.
Time to roll out, they play got a show. I say he rockin' and loaded, walk out the hell with it pole. I say he taking the scroll, I trying to see what they smoke back. Ready off or whatever, know anything he gon' blow back. And it ain't enough for discussion, reveal, he get the bustin'.
Alright, so you can see that brought the vocals way up, way up. They way louder, they sound clear. So just, if anybody wondering, you know, what parallel compression does or the power of parallel compression, there you go right there. Alright, so the next thing I did was I started working with this Tube Tech. Actually, my bad, I had to double up here, but I barely used it. It just adds like a little more body to the vocal. I'm gonna solo it.
Time to roll out, they play got a show. I say he rockin' and loaded, walk out the hell with it pole. I say he.
And you can see I'm barely using that. Alright, so we're gonna get to the Tube Tech. This is the main thing I use on this vocal. So my processing on this vocal is really minimal, you know what I'm saying? I just use this, and I use the De-essing from Slate, and then I use, you know, some reverb and some delays that we're gonna get to later. So I'm just gonna get straight to it. I'm gonna go ahead and set this to default. Like I said, this was a song I already mixed, but I'm gonna show y'all how fast you get a good quality sound. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this to default, put everything back to 0. Alright, and we're gonna work with it. So I'm gonna solo it first just to hear what I gotta do.
Time to roll out, they play got a show. I say he rockin' and loaded, walk out the hell with it pole. I say he taking the scroll, I trying to see what they smoke back. Ready off or whatever, know anything he gon' blow back. And it ain't enough for discussion, reveal, he get the bustin'.
Alright, you can see I made it loud with the parallel compression, but when I play with the beat, it's kinda too loud.
Time to roll out, they play got a show.
But we gonna fix that with the compressor down here. But the first thing we gonna do is EQ this jump. So I usually like to boost around 8K. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a boost. Not too much. But this is actually a pretty transparent EQ, so you can push it hard as long as you attenuate it too. So let me go ahead.
Time to roll out, they play got a show. I say he rockin' and loaded, walk out the hell with it pole. I say he taking the scroll, I trying to see what they smoke back. Ready up. Time to roll out, they play got a show. I say he rockin' and loaded, walk out the hell with it pole. I say he taking the scroll, I trying to see what they smoke back. Ready off or what up.
I'm liking the way that sounded. The vocal still got body, but it's got that presence. So the boost gives it that presence. If you're using any Potech style EQ like this, with the knobs like this, they all work the same exact way. So if you got like UAD plugins, y'all know me on my channel, I use UAD a lot. Waves got a Potech EQ that sound kind of like this, so same setting. So if you got it, same type of thing. You know, they might be a little bit different with the boost and attenuate as far as how far you can push them, but they all work the same way. Alright, so the next thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and do my low frequency. So I'm gonna go ahead and attenuate from the jump. I always attenuate, so I'm gonna listen to it because I want to get rid of that low, that muddy, all that mud, all that stuff that sinks it in the mix. I'm gonna get rid of it.
Time to roll out, they play got a show. I say he rockin' and loaded, walk out the hell with it pole. I say he taking the scroll, I trying to see what they smoke back. Ready off or whatever, know anything he gon' blow back. And it ain't enough for the sketch.
Alright, I like that. I want to push it, but I want to add like a little bit more body to it so that it doesn't get thin. So when you attenuating, you want to make sure you either don't attenuate too much or either boost the low end a little bit just to give it that body back so that it's not muddy. I mean, so that it's not thin, my bad. But yeah, so that's not thin, so you just want to give it that body back.
Time to roll out, they play got the show. I say he rockin' and loaded, walk out the hell with it pole. I say he taking the scroll, I trying to see what that smoke back ready.
A subtle boost, but you see the difference it makes. It kind of gives it that body, but it's more of a balanced vocal now. So we're gonna go ahead and bypass that so you can hear what it did.
Time to roll out, they play got the show. I say he rockin' and loaded, walk out the hell with it pole. I say.
Alright, so let's bring it back in.
Time to roll out, they play got the show. I say he rockin' and loaded, walk out the hell with it pole. I say he taking the scroll, I trying to see what that smoke back. Ready out for whatever, know anything he gon' blow back. And it ain't up for discussion.
So you can see, dramatic difference already. Dramatic difference already. The vocal's clean, it's up front, it's not too many highs or harsh highs in the vocal, and we ain't even de-essed it yet. So next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and get a little bit more of that like boxy muddiness sound out the vocal. It don't got too much in it, but I always like to make a little cut around 3.
Time to roll out, they play got the show. I say he rockin' and loaded, walk out the hell with it pole. I say
this is actually called a mid dip.
time to roll out, they play got the show. I say he rockin' and loaded, walk out the hell with it pole. I say he taking the scroll, I trying to see what that smoke back. Ready out for whatever, know anything he gon' blow back.
Alright, so you can see it's subtle, but it does make a difference and clean up the vocal just a little bit more.
Time to roll out, they play got the show. I say he rockin' and loaded, walk out the hell with it pole. I say he taking the scroll, I trying to see what that smoke back. Ready out for whatever, know anything he gon' blow back. And it ain't up for discussion. Reveal, he get the bustin', you think they don't cap it, but nah, it ain't me, it's a cousin. Fuck nigga think that he tough and he out with the gang and he bucket.
Alright, so that sounded pretty good so far. Alright, so the next thing I'm gonna move to is a compressor. And I like this plugin so much because it's like everything that you need to process a vocal all in one thing. It's just one vocal chain, one channel. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so with the compressor, I'm gonna leave the ratio at 6, and then I'm gonna go ahead and dial in a threshold. I usually like, on this compressor, I usually like around like -10 to like -15 on this one. I don't want to push it too hard.
Time to roll out, they play got the show. I say he rockin' and loaded, walk out the hell with it pole. I say he taking the scroll, I trying to see what that smoke back. Ready out for whatever, know anything he gon' blow back. And it ain't up for discussion. Reveal, he get the bustin', you think they don't cap it, but nah, it ain't me, it's a.
Alright, so I want to mess with the attack and release, so let me solo it real quick.
Time to roll out, they play got the show. I say he rockin' and loaded, walk out the hell with it pole. I say he taking the scroll, I trying to see what that smoke back. Ready out for what?
Alright, so you can hear that, you can hear how it's starting to get crispy. Listen one more time.
Time to roll out, they play got the show. I say he rockin' and loaded, walk out the hell with it pole. I say he taking the scroll, I trying to see what that smoke back. Ready out for whatever, know anything he gon' blow back. And it ain't up for discussion. Reveal, he get the bustin', you think they don't cap it, but nah, it ain't me, it's a cousin. Fuck nigga think that he tough and he out with the gang and he buckin', but when he alone it ain't nothing.
Alright, so yeah, that sounded pretty good. Alright, next thing I want to do is mess with this release. I wanted to hold the vocal just a little bit longer, so I'm gonna make the release a little slower.
Time to roll out, they play got the show. I say he rockin' and loaded, walk out the hell with it pole. I say he taking the scroll, I trying to see what that smoke back. Ready out for whatever, know anything he gon' blow back. And it ain't up for discussion. Reveal, he get the bustin', you think they don't cap it, but nah, it ain't me, it's a cousin. Fuck nigga think that he tough and he out with the gang and he buckin', but when he alone it ain't nothing. Get on the gram and he talking like please stop.
So yeah, that sounded pretty good right there. Alright, so that's basically all I really did for that, you know what I'm saying? Took me a little longer to get to those results when I was actually mixing the song, but I believe my settings was around there. I had just reset them and we started from scratch. But that's pretty much it for that. Ratio was at 6. I ain't messed with the output yet. Threshold was at -10.7. The attack was at 4.1. Release was at 5.6. Kept this on manual. Kept the parallel compression all the way to wet. And that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna go ahead and bypass all that we just did so y'all can hear what it sounds like without it. Then I'm gonna bring it in like halfway.
Time to roll out, they play got the show. I say he rockin' and loaded, walk out the hell with it pole. I say he taking the scroll, I trying to see what that smoke back. Ready out for whatever, know anything he gon' blow back. And it ain't up for discussion. Reveal, he get the bustin', you think they don't cap it, but nah, it ain't me, it's a cousin. Fuck nigga think that he tough and he out with the gang and he buckin', but when he alone it ain't nothing. Get on the gram and he talking like please stop. Whatever you need, we got it. Take out the back and read. Time to roll out, they play got the show. I say he rock.
you can see it's way smoother, it's more balanced, it's clearer, it's more pronounced, all that. Alright, so the next thing we're gonna do is go ahead and de-ess it, just to completely smooth it out. With this de-esser, I had a preset that I actually made off of a preset, but it's just a classic wideband, so that's a good starting point. And then I pulled back on the sensitivity to 48, so it sounds like this.
Time to roll out, they play got a show. I say he rockin' and loaded, walk out the house with he pull. I say he taking the scroll, I tryna see what that smoke back. Ready out for whatever, know anything he gon' blow back. And it ain't up for discussion, reveal he get the bustin'. You think they don't cap it, but nah, it ain't me, it's a cousin. Fuck nigga think that he tough and he out with the gang and he buckin', but when he alone it ain't nothing. Get on the gram and he talking like please just stop.
Alright, so the vocals a little loud actually. So what I'm gonna do though first is I'm gonna add in these delays. And these are my delay settings on here. And I had it turned up to like -11 with the send. So it sounds like this. Let me solo it so you can really hear it.
Time to roll out, they play got a show. I say he rockin' and loaded.
So it's kind of like repeating everything that he says.
Time to roll out, they play got a show. I say he rockin' and loaded, walk out the house with he pull. I say he taking the scroll, I tryna see what that smoke back. Ready out for whatever, know anything he gon' blow back. And it ain't up for discussion, reveal he get the bustin'. You think they don't cap it, but nah, it ain't me, it's a cousin. Fuck nigga think that he tough and he out with the gang and he buckin', but when he alone it ain't nothing. Get on the gram and he talking like please just stop it. Whatever you need, we got it, take out the back.
Alright. Next thing I did was added that reverb in, seal the deal. And kind of put the vocal in a good space. This artist don't really like too much reverb on his mixes, so I ain't turn it up too much. I had it like -18, and the reverb time was a kind of long reverb time, but it's not too strong of a reverb, so it worked out. So check this out.
Time to roll out, they play got a show. I say he rockin' and loaded, walk out the house with he pull. I say he taking the scroll, I tryna see what that smoke back. Ready out for whatever, know anything he gon' blow back. And it ain't up for discussion, reveal he get the bustin'. You think they don't cap it, but nah, it ain't me, it's a cousin. Fuck nigga think that he tough and he out with the gang and he buckin', but when he alone it ain't nothing. Get on the gram and he talking like please just stop it. Whatever you need, we got it, take out the back and read. Time to roll out, they play got a show. I say he rockin' and loaded, walk out the house with he pull. I say he taking the scroll, I tryna see what that smoke back. Ready out for whatever, know anything he gon' blow back.
You know what I'm saying? So that sounded pretty good right there. Sounded pretty good right there. So that just shows you the power of Softube TubeTech MK2 channel. You know what I'm saying? How you could take a vocal from like nothing to something real quick. It's been like 12 minutes. So you know what I'm saying? Y'all can start from these settings, but I don't like to have y'all mix with numbers. So if you see me dial in a certain type of setting or a number, that don't mean it's gonna work for your vocal, because every mix is different, every song is recorded different. So you might have to do a cut here instead, or here, you know what I'm saying, instead of 3. So, you know, it all depends. So just experiment, and at the end of the day, just remember you gotta use your ear. So whatever sounds good to you. So I'm gonna play it one more time. And then I'll show you this last thing I did right here, which is this automation right here, which is just some more delays, just for the feel of the song. So let me add that in while I play it.
Time to roll out, they play got a show. I say he rockin' and loaded, walk out the house with he pull. I say he taking the scroll, I tryna see what that smoke back. Ready out for whatever, know anything he gon' blow back. And it ain't up for discussion, reveal he get the bustin'. You think they don't cap it, but nah, it ain't me, it's a cousin. Fuck nigga think that he tough and he out with the gang and he buckin', but when he alone it ain't nothing.
So that's it, man. I ain't gonna have this video be too long. Like I said, I was gonna get straight to the point. Y'all check these settings out. Y'all experiment with them. Try the TubeTechs. You know, I usually mix with the Vox Box and the Potech and all that, but I wanted to switch it up. So I'm gonna just mute everything one more time, and then I'm gonna enable everything as it's playing on loop, just so y'all can see the difference.
Ready out for whatever, know anything he gon' blow back. And it ain't up for discussion, reveal he get the bustin'. You think they don't cap it, but nah, it ain't me, it's a cousin. Fuck nigga think that he tough and he out with the gang and he buckin', but when he alone it ain't nothing. Get on the gram and he talking like please just stop it. Whatever you need, we got it, take out the back and read. Time to roll out, they play got a show. I say he rockin' and loaded, walk out the house with he pull. I say he taking the scroll, I tryna see what that smoke back. Ready out for whatever, know anything he gon' blow back. And it ain't up for discussion, reveal he get the bustin'. You think they don't cap it, but nah,
you know what I'm saying? So it sound pretty good. Sound pretty good. So that's basically how you use the Tube Tech and how to mix some NBA YoungBoy type vocals. If you're looking for that sound, y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. Share the videos. Comment down below what y'all want me to do next. What kind of tutorials y'all want me to do, whatever. I'm finna be bringing a lot more content to this channel, so y'all make sure y'all subscribe, man, and y'all stay tuned. I appreciate everybody that's watching. I appreciate everybody that's sending me songs to get mixed and mastered. If y'all want me to mix your song, just email me at bridgesofkill@gmail.com. I respond in the same day. Promise I got you. Every song come with 2 free revisions, so just hit me up. Let me know. Let's work. Let's get it. But yeah, I'll see y'all next video.